Hi, I'm Pastor Dara Schuller-Hanson. I am the pastor of Adult Faith Formation and Verona campus here at Good Shepherd. Here at Good Shepherd, I work in a lot of different areas. All the pastors are kind of generalists where we take on different roles like preaching, leading worship, teaching confirmation. But specifically, I also work in the areas of adult faith formation, which means helping to lead Bible studies and book studies and that kind of thing, classes. A fun fact about myself is I love ice fishing. It's one of my favorite things to do. I grew up doing it in northern Wisconsin, and my dad is an avid fisherman, so he kind of forced my sister and I to go out fishing a lot, and in the wintertime we would go ice fishing. And I even have won ice fishing competitions when I was a child, so I feel like not many people would know that. I wanted to become a pastor because I was always drawn to a life of faith, but when it came time to go to college, I really wanted to go to a college that had a faith emphasis as well. So I went to Luther College in Decorah, Iowa, and there I got to take some Bible classes. And also while I was there, I worked at a summer camp, a summer Bible camp, Sugar Creek Bible Camp, which is also where Sarah Iverson worked. While we were there, we were leading Bible studies and things like that as camp counselors. And I actually had my call moment while I was there at camp during my second summer. I was in the middle of leading a worship for some children, some elementary aged kids. And I remember looking out at all their smiling faces, singing about Jesus. And a thought came in my head, you should do this, you should be a pastor. My earliest memory of Good Shepherd is actually when I wasn't a pastor here. I was a youth director before I was a pastor at West Middleton Lutheran Church, and I came here for a youth event. And I remember walking around specifically Verona campus and thinking to myself, because I was looking for a call at the time, I wonder if they need a pastor. And that's my earliest memory of this campus too. One of the moments in my life I'd like to relive is I had a baby shower before my first son was born, and my sister and my Aunt Linda, they planned it together. And my Aunt Linda was a very special person in my life growing up, and about a month later she died. So I guess I wish I could relive that so I could be with her. That sounds really sad and depressing though. But it was really a special day, and I think fondly back on that day. One of the books that I've read recently and really liked was Inspired, and the subtitle is Slaying Giants, Walking on Water, and Loving the Bible Again. And it's by Rachel Held Evans, and it's about scripture, and she writes about it in a really beautiful way, including some of her own life experiences and what that has to do with the Bible. So I highly recommend this one. So since our Food Pantry Garden is a member of the Madison Area Food Pantry Gardens group, I also help with other gardens in Dane County, and so that's been really cool. They have a new garden called Forward Garden. I also, during the school year, am a tutor at Country View Elementary in Verona, which is so fun. I actually work with one of our church members happens to be the teacher over there, which is really cool. So Miss Fry, I get to be her assistant. I also have volunteered at Badger Prairie Needs Network, which is cool, in their food pantry there, giving out food and hosting as people walk through when COVID wasn't happening. I thought of this one. This is the only question I actually thought about. Okay, guacamole, obviously, because I love guacamole, and I think everybody else does too. So that's what I would order. I think my biggest hope for Good Shepherd is always that anyone who comes into this building, who becomes a part of this congregation in any way, feels welcomed and knows that they're loved by God. But for the future of this church, though, I hope that we can continue to grow. I feel like there's so many possibilities for this campus in particular to expand, to grow, to invite new people. I have a lot of hopes around our new welcome statement that we passed last fall. I'm so excited about the way that we made this statement to welcome all people, and the way that we live that out. So many people have said that this congregation is a welcoming congregation, and so I hope that people continue to feel that, and I hope we even grow more in that area. I have hopes for my garden too. I love our Food Pantry Garden. I hope that continues to expand and grow. This summer we have a garden intern. I could keep going on. I should stop. You look like I should stop. She's like, okay, that's enough.
That's okay. That's a great